Welcome to the Go Be Great podcast with Coach Karena, the show that's all about empowering you to live your most authentic and fabulous life. I'm your host and expert life strategist, Karena Calhoun, and I'm thrilled to be here with you today, tackling a topic that many women can relate to. What is that, Karena? It is intrusive thoughts. We hate those things, but they seem to come back time and time and time again. But before we dive in, let me tell you a little bit about myself. I'm a life coach, I'm a business consultant, and I'm a fierce advocate for self love. And I'm a firm believer that we all have the power to overcome these inner intruders and live our most authentic life. So grab a cup of coffee, get cozy, grab your notebook or your journal, and let's jump right into it. Okay, ladies, let's talk about those pesky little thoughts that like to invade our minds. You know the ones that I'm talking about, those intrusive thoughts that can pop up at the most inconvenient times. They're like uninvited guests at a party showing up unannounced and causing all kinds of chaos. And boy, can they be persistent, extremely persistent. So picture this, okay? Picture this. You're getting ready for a big presentation, maybe at your job, in your business, whatever the case may be. You're feeling confident and you're ready to rock it. You already know you're going to kill it. But suddenly, out of nowhere, your mind starts playing this horror movie of worst case scenarios. What if I forget what I'm supposed to say? What if I stumble and fail or fall? What if everyone realizes I'm a fraud and I don't really know what I'm doing? It's like your brain is on a mission to sabotage your success. That's what it feels like, right? Well, here's the thing, ladies, intrusive thoughts are just that. They're thoughts. They're thoughts. They're not reality. They're not predictions of the future, like some people think. And they certainly don't define who you are. They're more like pesky little mosquitoes that are buzzing around your head. You ever been out in the country and just felt these mosquitoes and bugs and things just flying around? They're trying to distract you from your goals. That's really what they're doing. And trust me, they're not worth your time nor your energy, just to be honest with you. So, how can we deal with these persistent little troublemakers? I am so glad you asked me that. Well, first, we need to recognize them for what they are. They're illusions, they're thoughts. Our minds are incredibly creative, okay? And sometimes they come up with the most outrageous scenarios. But just because you think it doesn't make it true. I want you to repeat after me. I am not my thoughts. I am not my thoughts. One effective strategy that you can put into place is to challenge those intrusive thoughts literally head on. Ask yourself, is there any evidence to support this thought? What are the facts concerning this? Because what happens is more often than not, you'll realize that there's no basis for those negative predictions. It's just your mind literally playing tricks on you. Now, let's not forget about the comparison game. Oh, it loves to rear its ugly head constantly, consistently. Maybe you're scrolling through social media and suddenly you're bombarded with images of what seems like perfect lives, perfect bodies, perfect relationships. Hashtag this, hashtag that. Keep in mind, number one, people's lived lives versus their social media lives are typically completely different. But nonetheless, just like that, your mind starts comparing and judging. Why don't I look like that? Why can't I be as successful as her? Why can't I have things like she has? All these things begin to come into your mind. And even if your mind doesn't say it in those exact words, if you take account of your thoughts, you will probably realize that it's saying the same thing. But let me tell you this little secret, ladies. I've already said part of it. Social media is not real life. Those images are carefully curated, they're filtered, photoshopped, all kinds of stuff to create an illusion of perfection. Remember when Oprah was doing some type of presentation and she stumbled and tripped? That's real life. It can happen to the best of us. So the next time you find yourself in a comparison trap, take a step back, remind yourself of your own unique beauty and your strengths, and focus on your own journey. Okay? Because it's imperative in order for you to get to where you want to be. Now, I know that sometimes these intrusive thoughts can be downright absurd. I mean, who hasn't had that random thought really pop up in the middle of a serious conversation? You're having a discussion with your boss or maybe with a client, and suddenly you catch yourself thinking, what if I accidentally blurt out my secret love for, I don't know, peanut butter and pickles? Or as my husband eats peanut butter and bananas. It's crazy to me, but whatever. Well, my friend, I want you to know, welcome to the club. We all have these bizarre thoughts from time to time, and it's perfectly normal. Our brains are literally wired to produce thoughts, and sometimes they don't always make sense. The key is not to let them derail you nor define you. Embrace the weirdness, have a little laugh, and move on. I want you to remember this, ladies. Living an authentic life means embracing your imperfections, quirks, and all of it. It's about acknowledging those intrusive thoughts that are just passing by visitors. They're just passing by, they're yelling something crazy, and they're going to keep on going. That's how we have to look at it. You have the power to let them keep on going. You have the power to not grab them and hold them to yourself as if they're yours. So, as we wrap up this episode, I want to leave you with a powerful reminder. Number one, you're worthy. You're worthy. Number two, you are strong. And then number three, you are capable of achieving greatness. You are. Don't let those intrusive thoughts hold you back from living the life that you truly deserve. So the next time an intrusive thought comes knocking, show it the door and tell it thanks, but no thanks. I'm on a mission to go be great. You have the power, ladies, to rise above those mental distractions and focus on what truly, truly matters. So, thank you again for tuning in to the Go Be Great with Coach Karena podcast. If you've enjoyed this episode, be sure to subscribe, leave a review, and share it with your fellow fabulous ladies. And remember, you are amazing, and the world around you is waiting for your greatness to shine. So until next time, keep being fabulous and keep being you. Bye for now.